Hello friends, welcome back to my gaming channel New York. So let's continue on our gameplay walkthrough of Twin Mirror. In the last video, I went to look for Dennis in the Basswood jungle and found out that Dennis was murdered. And Sam thought that maybe it was he who killed Dennis because he was drunk and he don't remember any of it. Then he figured out that he did not do it. Like it was happened as such. Like Dennis told Sam to meet him uh, at the Basswood jungle after the fight, and after that Dennis went to the Basswood jungle and someone came and they talked, and that person killed Dennis and went away. After which, Sam appeared and found Dennis's body lying on the floor. He tried to wake him up, and that's how he got Sam's blood or Dennis's blood on his shirt. So we found out that Dennis found out something about the thing Nick was working on, and Nick was working on something big. So we suspect this is what got Nick killed also. So we have a killer, and mm, Anna then came there, saw the body. So Anna helped us, called the police, and came with us. She trusted us, and she came with us to the crash site of Nick. We need to investigate the crash site and figure out what really happened. We need to gather clues now. So let's continue from here. Can we talk to Anna? I guess not. Yeah, we can maybe.
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, you're right. Now this is a long road. Well, stain.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
Road sign.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Yeah. What else we have here? We can't go further down that road. So let's go down this road. We check that side. Let's check this side if there is anything here. What is this? Animal footprint. Small animal. Probably a fox in this room.
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road.
Okay, so the animal's footprint don't reach the road. Okay. Tree log.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Okay, nothing else down this road. Now let's get to the other side. Before we go down there, turn. Turning signs.
2 of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
Grass.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far.
Piece of wood.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
No skid marks.
No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking.
Okay. That's suspicious. Tire tracks.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
Road sign.
These road signs are intact, not a scratch on them.
See the Nick's car took the turn. But why did he took the turn if he did that on purpose? Maybe he was trying to shake somebody off who was trailing him. Car part came up during the crash. Slight burn mark.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Burn marks.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Scorched tree.
The bark got badly burned. Must be where Nick crashed.
So Nick crashed here.
That's all the information I need.
Okay.
Time to put everything together.
Press spacebar to go into the mine place.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. Find out what really happened.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. Nick, drunk. Drunk, conscious, unconscious. Unconscious. Car and fuel. Leaking fuel. Nick was unconscious. Okay, that kind of adds up. Obstacle. Tree log. If it was an animal, the car should have hit here. Is that where Nick's car hit? Turning when?
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burned.
Car and fuel. Leaking fuel. That makes sense. What if there was a tree log? If there was a tree log, the car would have hit here, but the car did not hit here. The car went there. And if Nick was conscious, then he would have driven clear. Tree log. Animal. None. This is not my hypothesis, obviously. That would mean the car would have overturned, which did not happen. What if there was an animal? If there was an animal, the car would have to crash here, not there. So, which means there was no obstacle. And Nick was unconscious. The car was caught on fire. Difficult to decide. Nick was unconscious, there was no obstacle. And what would happen if the car was leaking fuel? These things seem to match up. What if the car was leaking fuel? Does that add up?
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
No, that does not add up. That means the car was caught on fire. Yeah.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Someone made him unconscious, caught his car on fire and set it to accelerate. That was intense.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna, maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
She seems exactly the same. I hope I am different enough.
I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Okay, things are pretty messed up. And what happened about Dennis's body? Did nobody found out my blood there? Nick's death was murder, not an accident. Implications for Anna to consider. There's been a break-in at her house, unlikely to be a coincidence. Her father's already here. That complicates things. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I'm not sure Dragon and so smart. I read this. I read this portion also. Realizing that Nick's death could only have been a murder brought me focus and clarity. But for Anna, it was a shock. She barely had the time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. Now that I have been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I am convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with the investigation does, unfortunately. Okay. We can't reach our car even, so we need to get going from here.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Crazy day we are having, huh? Doctors are important. Joe could help.
Well, I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
Exactly.
And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Exactly. I can't refuse. Promise.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
I know this had some bad effect on Anna, but he is a desperate father. I can't.
I need to
refuse
get in
him.
there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Yeah, I should. Talk to Joe. Done. Join Anna inside the house. Anna. I read this. I should have known that Anna hates nothing more than old-fashioned fake chivalry, but I intend to keep that promise. I had to give Joe my word that I would keep Anna safe. Words, promises, do these things come easy to other people. Joe seems to take them very seriously. Joe's red Barrett been staying there for a long time.
It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Oh, Joan. So I thought I read Joan. Blanket useful for stargazing in the winter.
Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Stream, no traces to recover from here. Garden, planted within the last year. Doing well, Nick and his greenhouse. Sign. mindless. House was still sold.
I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
A little trip during a little trip down the memory in the mind. Let's view this memory.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No! You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Garden shed looks intact. Nothing else over here. What is this? Oh, I checked. Guess, favorite spot is gas pit. Guess, no, gazebo. Guess, favorite spot in the garden.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down.
Vehicle tracks. Could be rubber, mud and grass make it hard to tell. Forest trail leads to Nick's shack. Takes about an hour.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for Fishing Sunday.
Is that all? Looks like that's all. I don't see anything else here. Wheelchair ramp built after Joe's accident. Funeral bouquet. Faded a day or so ago. Anna hasn't picked them up.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Let's move in. I think I've checked everything here and the other side also. Okay, let's move in.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Anna's gonna be pissed about that promise, maybe.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
That's a stupid question to ask her.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. I've never even had my car broken into. It's hard to imagine how she feels.
Find a way to comfort Anna. Anna had a lot to deal with Nick's death, then a break-in at her house. Her father wants me to keep us safely out of this, but it might be too late for that. Either way, Anna needs me right now. I can dig around it. Yeah, I can dig around. Mess. Let's fix this mess.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Books. Mostly sociology, history, and written manuals, same as before. Guitar, belongs to her mother. Thankfully survived the
Good
break.
thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Music sheets, the song Anna played at the wake, Nick's favorite. Anna's vinyls, rivals the national recording, registry in certain
I
genres.
don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Anna's travel journal, still waiting to be filled.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Travel journal. Anna loved daydreaming about exotic places. She turned it into a game, asking you where you'd go if you could drop everything and travel the world. She wanted to see Paris, London, Shanghai, Vietnam, Berlin, and more. She would talk for hours about the places, the museums, the people, the languages. You say you preferred a hike in the mountains miles away from people. She laughed and suggested the Himalayas, but you had that hiking trail around Basswood in mind. You brought her that journal to humor her. Maybe she knew. Maybe she thought she would convince you one day. Either way, she kept the journal. The pages are still empty. It's Anna's memento. I think I missed something here. Yeah, I missed this one. Who knows where I missed it? Documents. A new perspective.
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts.
A New Perspective by Anna Miller. February 18, 2016. Each year, a Green Mountain Primary School showcases new talent in art content. Amidst a jungle of creativity, one particular piece caught my eye. A sort of cryptid figure that refused to reveal its true nature to me. Unable to pierce the paper, young Timothy Brown had to step in. It's interactive, he said, pointing at a bump. You have to fold it out. One layer after another, the truth revealed itself. The cryptid slowly gave way to a map of Basswood. If you think you've seen it all, take a moment to look at what the new generation has to bring. You might be surprised. I was. What is this thing? Letter.
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Dear Miss Miller, my dad says writing thank you letters is what you do when someone is very nice. So I hope you like mine. I would like to thank you very much for how you wrote about me. I don't know why you thought my drawing was worth talking about over the others, but it was very nice of you to talk about. My dad put your article on the fridge and circled my name. I am kind of scared. Some people might have gone and seen it and been disappointed, but maybe not. If I ever win another art contest, I will tell you. Sincerely, Timothy Brown. Okay? Medical bills too high for Joe to cover on his own.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Desk, mindless, palace. Another memory.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
They had kind of a fight.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Anna's posters. She always needed to make a space of her own.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
I checked through this stuff. Let's go to the other room. Broken photo frame. Lines.
Finally, there.
Picture taken down after Joe's accident. He wanted to put it back. Him. Why is it said him?
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Pantry. Frizz.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Not.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
I'm sorry about yesterday. You were right. I have been distant. Things have been pretty messy at work lately. You don't have to forgive me, but if you'd like to invite me to a concert, I'll leave this to here. P.S. There might be some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Magnet.
Anna always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there.
Tickets.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
Charleston Concert Hall presents the placeholder Charleston WB Saturday, May 27, 2017, 8:30 p.m. AMS 04198489Z1442. $75.00. Anything else around here?
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
So we cannot inspect inside the fridge. Will be all these things. It's not letting me check inside the fridge. Wine bottles emptied on the floor, pure vandalism.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Closet, that seems thorough. Pantry.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here.
Damn stuff.
You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Damn stuff. So I can't go in there. Then closet.
No drinks in here.
Fridge. The same. Closet.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Chocolate drink, whiskey, lime juice. Shit. What do I choose?
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do.
Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters.
People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work.
Nah, let's do this.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Maybe I chose the wrong drink after all. I am not the whiskey kind of guy, so that's why I chose it, but maybe I chose it wrong. So where did the drink go? Like I poured the drink and all. Should I go straight to Anna?
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like The worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death?
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Ask him, I'm here for you. It's going to be okay, you and me both.
She needs support. Something solid. Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Okay. We are both to blame. That's not fair, I deserve that.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
The timing was off, you didn't want me, I didn't listen to you. One, two.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone.
It wasn't your fault, I am not Nick, it wasn't doomed.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
I need to clear my name, I am not leaving you alone, of course.
You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Journal updated. Look around upstairs. Anna. Anna and I had the talk about Nick, about us, everything that went wrong. I felt better afterwards. I think she did too. We are in this together. I am still not sure I said the right things to Anna, but I do feel lighter. I think we both do. Somehow it feels we are in this together. Let's just go upstairs, then I think I'll stop this here. Or we can just look upstairs, not too big a place, right? Joe's first birthday after the
I
accident.
remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this is not what Anna needed. The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
So there's nothing else over here. Let's check the bathroom first. Oh, this leads to another room. Let me check this room first.
It looks like Joan's using this room now.
Okay.
Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over.
Closet. Joan's things have been fully searched. Joan's homework. Smart but easily distracted.
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Desk. Obviously a kid's desk but still ransacked. Mr. Unicorn, Bug's oldest friend.
Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
Joan's plushie. Remember the night Joan showed up here? When you and Anna were still together, she was looking for you. She said she had a fight with her mom. So she packed Mr. Unicorny and her PJs in a bag. Could she spend the night? Anna took Joan in while you called her mother to let her know she was safe. By the time you hung up the phone, the two of them were baking cookies and laughing in the kitchen. Now Joan is older and her dad has moved in with Anna. You think maybe they still bake cookies? A good detective would not note the absence of Joan in more recent personal belongings. I think that Joan. Where is Joan? Joan's memento. Bed. Mind Palace. There will be a memory here.
Come on, work, you piece of junk! I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
That's the memory, huh?
This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Mess. Whole room has been trashed.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Hey. Watch your back, mirror message.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Yeah. Twin toothbrush. Nick was very moved in. Door.
Why is it so dark in here?
Searched cupboard. Anna's stuff is still here. Bed.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
It's not even the same one. Everything changes. The same one was the one that they used wherein is now Joan's bed. Tapestry. Brought it together, favorite piece of art in the house.
I asked Anna what this was once, and she laughed at me. I still don't know what it is.
I don't see anything else here. Okay, laptop.
I guess Anna must have left it on? But she had her laptop with her.
That means
Is this Nick's?
Nick's laptop. Transfer in progress. Nick will.
Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Okay, look behind you. Look behind. Shit, man.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Find Nick's backup files.
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, Remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Hello? Anna? Are you home?
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Hon, I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Okay.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
With the break-in at Anna's house, the mystery circles back to Nick. Who was the burglar and what did he want from Nick's laptop? What story was he working on? His fishing shack might have the answer. Anna confirmed that's where he went when he wanted peace and quiet. If Nick kept secrets, I'll find them here. Enter the fishing shack. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into, and in my head was clung. The attacker took off with Nick's file, so the question remains, what did Nick discover and how did it get him killed? So that's it for this video. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.